Good evening, gamers. Welcome to ozfortress Season 42, Premiere Round 3. Duck Journal Junkies taking on Ascension in this round. Obviously, joining me tonight will be Flaurosa. And yeah,
Hello.
I mean, how are you from obviously the other side of the world, I would be assuming, in America? Everything all good?
Yeah, I am doing good. It's about 4 a.m. where I am currently.
Wonderful. So we're going to wake up the neighbors. That sounds spectacular.
Yeah, just maybe, just maybe.
But yeah, we obviously had, I think it was like a last minute change of games, but this doesn't really matter. We've got a really good game on our hands here, and obviously I guess we'll start with rosters now. So if you want, Flaurosa, do you want to run through Duck Journal Junkies, and I'll take us through Ascension.
For Duck Journal Junkies, we have Elmo on flank, Wilsonoid on combo, Finn on roamer, Alt on pocket, Sal on demo, and Zinger Stacker Burger Box on medic.
That's overall for reference, by the way. And then for the side of Ascension, pretty much the same roster from the Brisbane land that happened earlier this year, but obviously with a few changes. Rainland coming on pocket, and then obviously Osakana on med. But however, it is Combo Scout, Smazza, Flank Scout, Phoenix, Pocket, Raylan, Roma, Piplin, Demo, Cobra, Medic, Osakana 373. Obviously, slight change coming with Ascension. Obviously, Reina not playing. Obviously, she was playing in the first two games. Now Osakana taking that place. So a little bit of a shake-up. Curious to see how that goes. I don't think it'll be a big difference, as Osakana has played with the Ascension squad before, so she definitely is familiar with how they play. But technically speaking, yes, Osakana is a merc in this scenario for Ascension. Obviously, next week she will be joining their roster. So, can you see what happens? And this, I feel like, is going to be a really close game. In regards to maps tonight, we'll be going to Snakewater and Bagel, two very exciting maps. And yeah, curious to see what you think for this game, Flaurosa. Any comments or thoughts or anything you expect? Do you think it's going to be an easy win for, I'd say, one of the teams, 2-0, or do you think we'll be just seeing trade maps, one for one?
I think we might trade maps tonight. I do have my vote in favor of Duck Journal Junkies, mostly because I just kind of like the name, and I always spam my Duck Journal. But I do know Ascension has a good track record,
they're very good,
especially from that previous land that they were a part of.
Yeah, I mean, Ascension as well, they've been playing together the same god for almost a couple of years now. It's been a while, and they've pretty much kept the same players and everything. It's the most consistent roster we've had throughout the entire sort of ozfortress season. But I think coming into this, favorites, to be honest, in this situation, I'd be looking at Ascension as favorites. However, whether we see them 2-0 or trade maps or whatnot, I do still see a 1-for-1 with trading maps. Ascension taking most likely Bagel, in my opinion, but obviously we get to see what happens. But then the side of Duck Journal Junkies, you've got players like Fane who are really experienced. You've got obviously Wills on Combo Scout, who is very vocal and I think really good at sort of that calling to the area and definitely helping his team. And you got Elmo on Flank Scout, so you got a really well-rounded roster for the side of Duck Journal Junkies.
Going to this first mid, we do have what do you call it? We have Cobra coming to mid here. Cobra is mostly just going to try and get that spam out initially as Red was a little bit slow here to mid. They're playing a little bit of a poke game here, trying to get each other, get that damage. As we do see a bomb coming out onto the med. It is a fake bomb. They are able to get a little bit of point time here. Waiting for an arrow as we do see another bomb for the red medic. And it does seem like they were not able to get it quite yet, but the red medic is getting caught out. One rocket, unfortunately not able to get that second rocket off, as we do have a use coming out, as they are using crits to mid. Able to clean up and get a double kill there with that crits.
Yeah, that almost didn't work out in the end. Doggerel almost getting taken out, but now they have crits add. I feel like, I don't know if it's spotted by the side of Ascension seeing that crits, but definitely I feel like it did catch them off guard a little bit. But yeah, good cleanup by Wills, taking out the two players on mid, and now Duck Journal Junkies in pole position now to possibly take the first round here. But pushing into last with crits though, definitely not ideal. However though, they're going to see what they can do with this crits ad, and I feel like get Sayo in, get in position, and see if we can get some nice crit sticky damage. But yeah.
Yeah, we do see the Pyro off class coming here. as we do see Osakana trying to keep everybody up and healthy. We do see the crits come out once again onto the demo here, as the demo does spam the doorway a little bit. They are able to pick up 2 kills from a bomb from under, a little bit of a roundabout play, as they are able to get a 3-player lead on this last hold. As they slowly make their way to the point, edging the point. Demo is able to clean up nicely, and they are able to pick up the round.
Osakana getting taken out there quite with obviously Cobra, but then that crits almost looked like it did not work out because it was getting denied really well. Obviously, Pyro of course very smart by side of Ascension, knowing it's going to be crits, but unfortunately, yeah, just not enough. And obviously that three players getting taken out, and yeah, Dr. and Junkies taking the first round. So new mid, curious to see what happens. If you want to take us away.
Yep. This time we have Red coming out. They are a little bit quicker once again. They were a bit slow last time, but they are able to get a little bit of pressure here. As we do see the double bomb coming out, we do see Pipeline going in for a little bit, unable to connect the rockets there. They do end up getting Nugget there. As we do see the heals coming out from Osakana and the rest of the team slowly making their way. They do end up getting the Red medic there. Pipeline is able to get it as Osakana is holding and Saw right now with the scout. Mostly just poking, trying to get a little bit of uber charge there, build it out due to the Red medic not being there.
Yeah, and this is actually kind of good by the side of Ascension, not giving up any ground, and now able to just basically retake onto mid, full uber ad as well, so definitely a good job by Osakana for surviving there, but now I guess they have to be careful of force plays onto Osakana, which right now they are taking their time into mid, clearing those corners, and yeah, I think they're taking mid here without much pressure. You see a trade, Pipeline trading for Fane there. However, their ad still in the favor of Ascension as they move down into this lower position.
Yep, they are moving through lower here, trying to get a little bit of space, as they do still have a little bit of uber ad. They are trying to make it work, get that additional space and possibly take second. As we do only see medic on the cap, we do get a scout coming over, and the Ubers have evened out.
Ubered out. I mean, yeah,
they Ubered
out. Ubers are now even, and I think we're seeing a stalemate. I say that we do see a sack play coming from Pipeline there, forcing Dogger on the process there, which is definitely actually Phoenix as well getting out. So 3 players taken out from the side of Ascension. However, though, Force coming out, which is definitely what you want to see, and Osakana here backing out with Spazza into lower. However, though, a lot of players actually getting taken out from the side of Ascension. As a result, though, giving up second, but still full uber ad for them, but back on mid now.
Yeah, it does look like they were playing a bit passive as they were down players. They did, or Duck Journal was able to deny a couple of players for Ascension there. So they are trying to slowly make their way back to the point, as they do end up doing or they do end up using here. Duck Journal is waiting on the back foot just for the rest of the team to get in and for the Uber to be over. It does look like they have lost their med. We do see a little bit of a sack play coming on, just kind of throwing themselves onto the point, trying to take out those other players, as we do see the 2 to 3 player diff.
Something I do want to point out by Ascension, sorry, is Osakana's, to be honest, Spazza literally has a beam up his ass right now. Like, I'm sorry, like, he's getting beamed a lot, and it shows as well how, like, Ascension plays sort of around, like, I guess, Smazza sort of calling, but obviously getting the med, then backing out, and obviously losing your plays, who cares, whatever. But now you have basically Uber ad. But as I say though, Will's coming up on the sniper. Curious to see if he can get a pick onto Osakana, which right now does manage to take out Osakana in the process. So now that gives ad an advantage to the side of Duck Journal Junkies. Yeah, and actually they lose 2 plays in the process. Plays actually getting tagged down incredibly low. And yeah, Uber ad now. Actually, sorry, crits ad for the side of Duck Journal. So curious to see what they do with this crits onto Sayo, most likely I assume is the call, which now crits is coming up, and yeah, really games his mid.
Oh, bomb got denied by a very fat pipe there. Oh goodness. Anyways, it looks like people are just trying to get this mid cap. They're slowly moving through Saw, looking for those traps, as they do have a sniper in forwards watching this angle. They do get the crits on the sniper. Does end up getting Pipeline.
That was unexpected, but worked. It worked.
It did work. It did work. And the sniper is out of 4 and swapping back over.
Oh my god, that was...
Oh, man.
It caught me off guard a little bit, but anyway. However, though, Chris now getting popped out and Uber Addo coming up from Ascension. So, Osakana... Oh my god, this scout living for a little bit longer than expected. Osakana dodging and weaving. However, Crit's actually almost coming up for the side of Duck Journals here. So this Uber, they need to take this aggressive into them so they can deny this Crits. However, plays going down everywhere for both sides. And yeah, Uber coming up for the side of Ascension. So has even out, but obviously Crits for the side of Duck Journals. So curious to see what they choose to do with it, playing a little bit far back here, trying to spot out the medic. But yeah, no heads poking out for the side of Ascension.
Yeah, they are playing this slow. They do have a trap in Sod near Bats there. Mostly just trying to make sure that they are not able to get through that doorway for free.
Yeah.
As we do see a little bit of, what do you call it, trap displacement trying to go on from the Duck Journal soldiers here. Trying to make sure that they are able to get through.
Yeah. Uber gets popped out.
We do have the Uber. Yep, go for it.
Yeah, Uber gets popped out. I felt like Sayo wanted to use their sorry, and I was supposed to say that Crit's going to be neutralized. But as I said, though, Wills and Trev going huge and taking out actually 3 plays in the process, and that's 4 plays down to the side of Ascension. Good recovery from the Crits. I thought that Crits was just going to be just wasted because Ascension just took the aggression to them, obviously trying to deny that Crits. But now Spawn's coming up, and obviously Duck Journal now moving into last here. So Ascension now on the back foot. So see if we can get a round conversion from the side of Duck Journal. However, though, plays getting tagged incredibly low, and yeah, they are just legging in here. Oh my god, Docker being tagged down incredibly low, and yeah, they're just sort of backing out.
Yeah, does look like they were able to get at least a little bit of pressure there. Unfortunately, they did not end up getting that last, but they were able to get a little bit of pressure and get that second point. So that they're able to get this engineer off class up and going.
This is Wheels with some tech here, and this gun I think is not lasting very long, which it doesn't. And Chris,
yeah,
we see
the instant swap off.
Chris just popped out by Duck Journal.
Crits. Oh, they get the drop. They get the drop onto the onto Ascension's med. Unfortunate play for them, as now Ascension has to try and clean up what they can. Try and go for a little bit of a last-ditch sack play. They're not able to get any value off of it, but they we do see Duck Journal here slowly making their way to second to try and shut them out before they are able to really get anything. Trying to get at least a player advantage before they go into last.
I mean, wouldn't surprise me if I to mention, sorry to cut you off there, my bad. Duck Journal using crits on Sayo. Sayo really good with just crit stickies, and they are, again, crits add into last year, so no Pirate this time, so curious to see what sort of happens here. I feel like did they spot the demo? Yeah, they did spot them left, so curious to see how this crit plays out.
Oh, here comes the Crits. Crits coming in from left, does end up picking up Cobra there, as we do see Duck Journal's demo barely hang on to life. Unfortunately, Duck Journal's med does end up going down there before they are able to use that crit fully. We do see just a little bit of a second hold going on, trying to trying to push out Duck Journal with this Uber here without using. Really want to try and get that pressure in that space for free if able to.
Uber ad, oh my god, also kind of getting sticked out there completely, sorry, but yeah, Uber ad now for the side of Ascension, and this actually isn't turning out well. Lots of pressure coming out from, Duck Journal just denying them, and I think it's just going to even out, to be honest. That's what I'm seeing. Like, it's just going to be sit on last, and yeah, off class coming out Phoenix on energy, and yeah, Trev on sniper now, but yeah, just even Ubers now. Yeah, but good pressure from Duck Journal.
Yeah, it does look like we are going to get a little bit more pressure trying to make this last hold work. As we do have both teams on stock Uber this time around.
No funny business.
No funny business this time. But we do see Ascension trying to peek from under here, trying to get a little bit of pressure, sniff out what they have, as we do see the sniper getting spotted. Sniper does end up rotating over here to top right.
Yeah, they should.
Trying to get that angle, is unable to do so, but they were able to spot and get at least one, or Ascension sniper was able to get one there.
Yeah.
The player lead a little bit more difficult in Duck Journal's favor.
Yeah, Smash coming up on the sniper, going for a very aggressive actually peek, just trying to get tanked by Osakana. So curious to see where he goes. Yeah, going quite deep in the lobby and just obviously backing up there. But yeah, Trev unfortunately not able to get a pick, and he does get an angle, does spot the scout crossing. Unfortunately though, not pulling a shot. But yeah, the sniper definitely has been called. Dog roll playing quite safe, just trying to Trev standing still does get called out there. So pick by Ascension onto Trev there. But however, being one round down, they are the ones that need to make the move to push out. Obviously, even though it's Banny config. But they need to sort of make the move here, and yeah, I feel like Duck Journal can just sort of play time, and they're just spamming trying to pressure the sniper. Doggle playing in a really safe position.
Yeah, I definitely think that Duck Journal might get a little bit impatient here and try and get this last push. They do hear the sentry, as they are able to try and spam it out. Unfortunately, though, they did get denied by Pipeline down there. As we do see the other soldier spamming from top right. Pipeline does end up going down. The sentry, however, is still up, as we do see this possible stalemate coming out.
Yeah, I feel like Sayo getting taken in not ideal. I feel like there's definitely a miscomm there. I think he was waiting for an arrow or something. That's what I feel like. But yeah, now just Uber gets popped in, see if we can get something. Unfortunately, nothing. Yeah, and that, to be honest, Duck Journal just... I mean, I feel like, yeah, you have to move, but they just wasted an Uber. They didn't get anything.
Yeah, I think they really were just seeing if they would be able to push through, but it was a single scout Uber,
and a gun as well.
They do get the crits on the sniper.
I mean, and a gun as well, obviously. But there's a few highlights as well you don't see it on your screen here from the previous round.
It did work.
Obviously, the wheel sniper.
Unable to do so.
And some, yeah, nice sniper highlights, really clean, yeah. But new mid now, and you see just both teams exchanging a bit of spam, so nothing crazy yet. Good damage onto the demo, but both teams again just exchanging spam here. And we do see a commit out of the side of Ascension, trying to get onto Dog Roll. Dog Roll does get taken down in the process actually, but Ascension though, both teams are losing 3 players in the process, and Ascension now losing 1 more, just Smazza left. And yeah, they are backing here, so yeah, Smazza calling the lead, however, playing with Uber Ad. So that's the thing with Ascension, they just sort of, they call a play, but, as soon as it doesn't work, Smazza's sort of playing really tight with Osakana there, and yeah, once the med dies, Ascension just backs out, they just leave. And it is, to a degree, actually working, and now getting ground here and able to retake mid.
Yeah, they were able to do quite a bit with that initially, but Ascension did end up backing out to get their med Uber to possibly play this mid-fight a little bit better after they did get advantage, as we do see a scout flanking Trev, picking up a kill onto Pipeline, as we do see a use come out from Ascension here. They're not able to really catch out some people, but they did get backcapped actually by Trev. Trev is able to pick up another clean kill, still staying alive.
Oh my god, Trev!
Trev is just cleaning up.
That's what I meant by Trev just going behind and causing chaos. That's what those fights, you had to win. Obviously, Trev getting taken down in the process, but all that chaos now, as the Duck Journal taking last here, and only spawners coming up now for some players. You got kills and Phoenix coming up, Uber getting popped out, and yeah, this around for Duck Journal. Trev, single-handedly, I feel like winning the round for them. Just the back up and the chaos from behind. That's what I meant. Trev just flanking behind, and just gets random 3k, and that's sort of showing that example of his sort of like DM and just in general, just how good his I guess mechanics are as well.
Actually by Trev is able to
in this replay seeing on the screen now. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just saying, the amount of movement and play that they were able to get from that final fight there was really impressive from Trev. As we do see the mid-fight coming out here, once again, we do see both teams just kind of playing for spam, as we do see the Ascension soldiers going for a little bit of a sec, trying to get this mid-fight really started. They do end up dropping 3 on Ascension's side, as we do see Duck Journal making their way forward, as we do see a bomb coming around, wrapping, possibly getting a bomb. Unfortunately, they were not able to pick up a kill from that bomb, but they were able to get space for second, as they already move on to third here. They were not able to get the med. We do see a really high bomb coming in. They do get the force on the med. Osakana does end up getting forced by Nugget here.
Yeah, nice force by Thane onto Osakana, and now Flubrad for the side of Duck Journal here, taking lower here. Uber now getting popped out, does spot the sniper, so that's fine. Flubrad though, nice pick onto Piplin there. Sniper's still up though, but yeah, getting point play, 2 plays down to the side of Ascension. That pointer almost capped, but frags though going in favor of Duck Journal here, 2 plays up. They're just being the scout, now just medic, and yeah, 3-0 for Duck Journal, but really nice bomb by Thane, forcing Osakana there, and then Duck Journal pushing through lower there, having to milk a bit, and then obviously getting the rest there.
Yeah, we do see the time ticking down here as we are reaching banning config. We do have about 7 minutes left before that takes place. So that'll be really interesting to see how that ends up going as we do come into this mid-fight here.
Definitely.
You can get it this time, Ghost.
I'll give this a go, yeah. But obviously, again, both teams spamming, and I'm curious to see also kind of getting tagged down really early, and that's definitely what you want. Doggerel getting tagged down does manage to run back to get a pack there, but I think they did spot the flanker, and this is a really unfortunate arrow didn't connect there. Doggerel getting spotted, just hiding in Saw, and yeah, really nice mid by the side of Duck Journal, and I feel like Smazza is playing, I guess, something's not working right. I feel like Smazza is doing what he wants to do with Osakana, but then his players are basically just left out for dry for heals. I think they're just getting tagged incredibly low, and Duck Journal now in position, Phoenix behind, and yeah, fully Brad for the side of Duck Journal, but not on second yet though, but however Ascension opting to just chill on last. I said there's a classic in play.
Oh, the classic? I love the classic. It has been spotted, unfortunately. I used to have a strange pro kill streak classic back in the day. It was awesome.
You hold down that weapon, right? And it like explodes people.
Yeah, you gotta hold it down to charge it up, and you can aim or scope in without having to fire. Or without charging your fire.
Yeah. I mean,
whatever.
That last push though, has it just went. Yeah, it didn't go actually too well. Sayori getting it launched really high and getting tagged incredibly low by the Sentry Gun, but now, as I say that, Ascension now with the advantage with Uberad, however, Will's coming up on the Sniper, but Uber does get popped out and Will's on Sniper having to back out, however, do you see a back play?
Oh, we do see a back cap coming.
And yeah,
almost able to get it.
Does get spot out there, and Will's staying on the Sniper, does spot the medic. I think that, yeah, Sniper definitely has to be seen there, no way they don't see that, and yeah, they do spot it out, and no connection there from the Wills onto the Scout on top there.
Yeah, it looked like we will have Wills on the Sniper here, watching Saw a little bit. They are now trying to take that long angle, as we do see Poplin jumping onto Wills here. Or Pipeline, not Poplin. Apologies. As we do see Wills and the rest of Duck Journal slowly making their way forward, as we do reach 4 minutes left on the clock before banning config does come into effect. So we are seeing how that goes in. It does look like, what do you call it? Duck Journal did use in already, getting that space and forcing Osakana, as the rest of the team does end up trying to take a little bit of a fight here.
I mean, I can understand them taking the ad there, going quick with it, and then trying to see if they can convert the round, but unfortunately, yeah, just, I guess, wasn't fast enough. Also, kind of just getting Uber in the nick of time and obviously reusing them. Pretty much even Ubers at this point. Will's on Sniper, probably not ideal for a last push, but yeah, obviously Kill's stuck on it, and he's going to see if he can try to go for a pick here. But yeah, with Banning Conflict coming into play, I feel like Duck Journal can just sort of play time and wait for the conflict to come in. Ascension are under pressure to get some rounds on the board. Obviously, Duck Journal really convincing, convincing gameplay coming out of them. Obviously, even with Trev being a last-minute sort of replacement.
Yeah, getting that last-minute Merc definitely is working for the better here, as they are able to get in here, try and get a little bit of spam onto the Sentry. They do end up taking the Sentry down, as we do see a exchange coming out from Ascension here, trying to get the rest of Duck Journal out of their side of the map, possibly try and get this under cleared,
Nice
as they
rockets.
do have a couple of people. Yeah, very nice rockets coming out. As we do see a back cap coming from Trev, or a back cap attempt coming from Trev. They were not able to do it, but that does put a little bit more pressure on Ascension here.
Will's still on Sniper. I didn't realize. I thought he would have died by now. But does get Spot and... Okay, please, for the love of God. I thought, yeah, Will's finally dies. Jesus Christ. He was on that for too long, but... yeah, finally gets taken out. However, though, again, it's pretty much even Ubers, and Banning Conflict kicking in 2 minutes. Doggerel almost getting taken out, but though players falling down to the side of Ascension, and now Duck Journal just taking it straight into last. Obviously, 2 plays up. They do have spawners coming up, though, shortly, and point play now is the go here. However, though, players getting taken out, and nice. Also, Kanek actually getting picked off, sorry, as I say that, and just 2 plays up being just soldiers. Just Sayer and Doggerel in last year, and Sayer getting taken out in the process. However, Doggerel stuck on that 90% Uber. However, I think I can just reset and play Uber ad. A minute 20 left, Banning Conflict coming into play shortly.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they wait until the config so that my prediction can be right, but I also, you know, might be proven wrong. And you know what? That's perfectly okay.
I felt like they took it really quickly. I can understand them rushing it, but I felt like they could have waited Sayer for a bit there and then sort of taken a proper push. But as I say that, Ubers have even out, and I feel like, yeah, I mean, they're going to play Banning Conflict now, wait for the time to come into effect. But yeah, back to square one, back to Stalemate Central.
Yeah, do love Snakewater snail. Snakewater stalemates, not snailmates.
Stalemate. I mean, at this pace, I think it's a snail. And oh my god, Doggo just crossing in the open sight. That sniper dot almost catching him actually. But yeah, even Ubers, and I think to be honest, what you do here is you wait for that banning config to come into play. But as I do say that though, we do see a spy come out from the side of Duck Journal being ult on that spy, so I think the call is to make this spy work and play
the classic
off it,
picks up a kill!
is that the classic you used?
Yeah, the classic got used.
Oh.
And Wills ended up going down to the classic.
They had to spot this spy, no? I just felt like
I'm not sure.
that arrow almost connected here, and he's in. Oh my! He's just he's been cleared.
The aggressive
yeah.
decloak. Aw, unfortunately ran out of cloak.
Yeah, I think he got bumped or something connected to him because they definitely were aware. I thought he got spelled lower, but yeah, it's banning config here. And again, do we see a classic coming into play again? He's got the 100% hipfire accuracy and does dink Trev though, and Trev managed to just live. I don't know why. Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like we do have the Uber exchange coming out here from under as they are trying to get that gun. They do end up getting the gun down, but they're not able to get too much space here. As we do see Wills grabbing a couple of kills, while the rest of the team does slowly come in, trying to space out Ascension here, get cap time. They do have 3x on the cap. Getting that 1x one more time, cap. And this is just a scrappy fight, and Dux ends up taking the match. Or, not the match. Ends up, yeah, taking the match.
The map.
The map. My bad.
4-0.
Yeah, 4-0.
Not what we sort of predicted.
I predicted a
Yeah.
4-1.
I thought it was going to be 2-1. But
Yeah. But
it
still,
just,
really good showing.
Good showing from both teams. I mean, obviously, good job by Duck Journal taking a very convincing win. But I feel like the rounds themselves were stalemate at times. It was slow, but then Duck Journal, at the pace they were playing, just going quick with it, taking it in. Obviously, sometimes not working out in the process. But yeah, I think really, really good win. And obviously, you don't have to play with any pressure. You don't have a Merc, and Trev's definitely doing his job and playing really, really well. I do have logs. Not sure if we have logs coming up on the screen shortly. We're just getting them shortly. But yeah, logs coming up on your screen. And Ascension, there we go. Ascension, not, to be honest, having what you expect from their performance. Cobra having a really rough game. He was not having the best game. And Phoenix, again, to be honest, he spent half the game off-classing, I can stand. That's why he's having such a low damage. But yeah, not the best game coming out of Ascension. The individuals, I feel like just not showing up there.
Yeah, the individuals, they were having a little bit of a rough struggle. But it definitely was a bit of a close match there at certain times, allowing both teams to really show what they are able to do. It just so happens that Ascension, it seems that they wanted to play a little bit slower, but they got dragged along with Duck Journal's playstyle of going quicker.
I mean, Duck Journal catch them off guard, and Smazza, I mean, even though he got 23 kills, but it's like those 23 kills, I mean, your team around you, it's like, I feel like Smazza's trying to put his team on his back, and then Phoenix, like, not the best game and having a rough one, definitely, but again, he did spend half the game just playing off classes, so it's understandable. But then Piplin and Raylan, actually, despite the stats, I think they played pretty well, despite the situation at hand. And then, but the one thing to point out is definitely that Demo Cobra, his damage and what he can do on Demo is definitely incredible, but not having a good showing here and just definitely getting taken advantage of, in this game.
Yeah, we do see Duck Journal was able to get about 6 more Ubers off than Ascension was due to that crit handling.
But the crits, yeah, I mean, they 6 crits, and all 6 of them actually, turned out pretty well, I feel. Like, it actually was effective.
Yeah, most of them were effective, especially that early one when there was nobody realizing that they were on crits initially. Really gave them a bump in the change of the pace of the game right away.
I mean, one thing to note as well, the frags all around the Duck Journal, it's not like Ascension where there's one player doing all the work, all the effort. It's actually like, I feel like it's spread evenly, not like one player sort of like, had the team on their back, like, stood out. Like, it's pretty even all around. Wills, Trev, both doing really well. Obviously not that high of a damage, but when you have your projectiles, especially Sayo doing what he's doing, and obviously Fane, it's like, yeah, they're doing their job, and I feel like you don't need your scouts to, your scouts are doing sort of what they need to do, but yeah, you see your highlights on the screen, Sayo with the crits here, doing a really nice work, and obviously getting that long range drop on the Osakana, that one mid-fight there. But yeah, no, overall, I just feel like Duck Journal kills all spread out, everyone sort of contributing in some sort of way or form. But yeah, great calls coming out, I must say, by Wills on the side of Duck Journal.
Yeah, very good kills, as we do see this play once again by Trev. We do see the classic kill come up. Oh, goodness. Yeah. But yeah, that last scrappy fight was on there as well.
Yeah.
Very good plays. Very good showing from both teams.
Definitely. I mean, even the mid-fights, just want to bring that up as well. Like, were all pretty much in favor of Duck Journal. Their mid-fights, despite sometimes look like it was not working out well, but then Ascension just sort of back out. They get the meta, but then they just sort of give up the fight. Obviously, I can understand to play the retake onto it, but then Duck Journal, though, converting these not mid-fight wins, but like sort of converting these mid-fights, whether it's a win or loss, sort of be able to retake it regardless of the situation at hand. I mean, congrats to them, obviously, again, as well, playing with a stand-in. But yeah, I guess now it's sort of just reset for Ascension and focus onto Bagel, which I feel like they can definitely bring it back. I feel like definitely is possible. But I guess the main thing is you have to get these individuals showing up. You can't just have Smazza sort of having a team on his back, in my opinion.
Understandable. Definitely need to get that in order. Hopefully it's something that they are able to work through and able to fix in between this small round or in between this small time between these maps.
Definitely. And then I feel like on this map as well, on Bagel, now focusing on to the a more Koth map, more DM heavy. I feel like this can benefit Ascension's playstyle a lot more. With that Smazza sort of beam and then him just running and taking trades, exchanges going aggressive. But it would not surprise me if we do see, again, a mix of crits and Uber coming up from Duck Journal, because Sayo is, he's doing a really, really good job with these sort of crits plays. And, I feel like it is catching Ascension, not off guard, but sometimes Sayo's just getting some really nice stickies onto Osakana.
Yeah, definitely. The sticky play that we've seen has been really good, very well done. A lot of, what do you call it? Good stuff.
Good accuracy, we'll put it that way. He's really good at, it's really, really good. I feel like it's just good accuracy, and he's actually aiming it really well. It's sort of predicting the med. But I guess we'll quickly do our predictions before we obviously go live, but do you see Ascension bringing this back and sort of training maps going 1-for-1 overall, or do you see Duck Journal the way they're playing now and not get a nice 2-0 and get good points on the board?
I would like to see Ascension bring it back and maybe at least get 2 rounds. So I'm gonna say a 2-4, but in favor of Duck Journal.
I think it's 2. It should be 2-3, by the way, just so you're aware.
Oh, 2-3. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks like they're looking for Archon.
Yeah,
commands
they're
right now.
They don't know the config.
Okay, gotcha. But I think it'll be a close one. A 2-3 in favor of Duck Journal is my prediction.
The way I think Ascension need to definitely change something up, but I feel like it will benefit how they're playing. But yeah, look, I definitely do see. I can see Ascension bring it back, but I think I'm still in the same boat with you. 3-2 to Duck Journal, to be honest.
Yep, as we are live coming into this first mid of Bagel of map 2. Ooh, goodness. Definitely looking. Oh, you can go for it.
But if you want to go for it, but I'll take it away as we obviously discussed that. But yeah, both teams rolling out here. Both teams are getting a bit of spam onto each other, so nothing crazy yet. Curious to see how these house plays happen now. Obviously, both soldiers pushing the flank here, but we don't see any sort of aggression yet or anything. Both teams just spamming, and everyone actually really healthy across the board. But now we do see a bit of pressure on this right house by the side of Duck Journal here, but sorry, Ascension edging the point there, but as I say that now, both soldiers training on both teams here, and Ult getting tagged down incredibly low there, does get arrowed, and I think, Ascension getting the first point here, but now a trade is definitely on the cards for the side of Duck Journal.
Yeah, it does look like they are going for a bit of an exchange here as both teams do go through. They do end up ignoring the other combo here, trying to get the flank players so they're able to get a little bit more time. We do see Duck Journal slowly chipping away at this capture time as they are able to get all or keep 4 players up, and they are not denying their players, as we do see a huge wave spawn coming in from Ascension here. Duck Journal will have this Uber ad of about 30% coming into this next engagement, as we do see Ascension taking it fast out of the valley here, just kind of launching through and getting a little bit of a fight started on their own terms here.
I mean, they're just sending it through there, but as I say that, as obviously that's all happening, Duck Journal with Uber out there and trying to just edge and deny this capture, which Wills is trying to do. He's getting tanked and doing a really good job there. Say getting tanked really good. They do eventually have to leave that point there, however, Uber is coming out for the side of Duck Journal here, however, though. And Dog will get taken down in the process there, so that's not what you want to see. And now the question is, does Duck Journal, send it for the Ascension medic here, which right now is the call here, and they are just trying to go for Osakana. Osakana does drop in the process! And that's really, really good sack there, and Ad now coming up from the side of Duck Journal here. Obviously, Doggo just waiting for a place spawn. Trev should be up soon, and I actually think it's pretty much going to be... This is like slight ad, but I think it's just going to even out the process. But yeah, really, really nice 4-man sack coming out from Duck Journal.
Yeah, that was a really, really good sack. Able to get that drop on that med after the drop they had taken. Really good cleanup and really good reading potential of what they need to do in that certain circumstances. We do see Will's baiting Cap here a little bit, trying to get Ascension to go forward, as we do see a little bit of a bomb going for Osakana, as Trev does end up getting Osakana, and we do see the Doctrinal Medic trying to escape here through Valley, trying to keep their scout alive, and it does seem like the Medic did get out.
Yeah, I mean, look like they got a bit separated. I feel like Will's went Concrete, Dogro had either just going bottom right or main, but I mean, as long as he lives at the end of the day, it's fine, and they obviously have full Uber to just retake this point. Hopefully not needing to use, but I think they feel like they're expecting some sort of like sack, but as I said though, no sack wave coming out, and yeah, do manage to get the point here, and they do have, as I said though, actually a sack wave does come out. Doggerel just trying to dodge and weave here, and he has managed to stay alive, which is, oh no, he does get taken down! Sorry, Piplin with the flank play, and Doggerel dropping there, not ideal, but now, yeah, plays actually, they're relatively healthy, so I feel like Duck Journal can go for, again, some sort of sack play onto Osakana there. But yeah, nice flank play from Piplin onto Doggerel.
Yeah, very good plays going on, as we have seen already about 3 drops coming out. So we are doing, or they are doing really well, as they do try and stop this cap time. They are not able to stop the cap. But they are able to get a little bit of kills here after the fact, trading a demo for both a soldier and a demo on Journal. Oh my god, I cannot speak.
Duck Journal, we'll call the word.
Yeah, Juck Journals. Oh goodness.
Oh my god.
I cannot speak. But what do you call it? Still a really good showing coming out, as they are able to get a little bit more pressure here. Duck Journals. They do go for a little bit of a back play, as we do see them trying to keep their medic alive, as Ascension did end up using on the right-hand side of the map there. Duck Journal is able to get the cap, and now Ascension will have to play down 90% Uber as time is ticking. They should have enough to build. On average, it takes about 40 seconds to build Uber.
Not ideal when though.
Yeah.
When half your team's dying, and
Osakana.
Yeah.
Osakana does end up going down as well. Very unfortunate for Ascension.
A good Uber as well by Duck Journal, taking it really aggressive and obviously knowing time, and you know, Ascension need to make the move, but now Ascension with the back foot, Duck Journal with ad, but now they just need to head center for the point. 10 seconds left, and obviously not getting time. Vayne actually managed to get behind though, and nice damage onto the demo there, and does get the medical process though. And yeah, this should be around Duck Journal, which it is. Yeah, really nice double scout Uber at that end there, taking out obviously pretty much actually everyone, including going deep for the Osakana there, and yeah, really nice round, and good Uber from the side of Duck Journal.
Yeah, very good Ubers coming out from Duck Journal. We do need to see how they are going to play this mid fight once again, though. It does seem they're playing a little bit more poke heavy, trying to get a little bit of spam as everybody goes in for a sack. They do end up getting Osakana here, as Ascension does end up getting Duck Journal's medic with a counter sack there. So we are playing with just a little bit of health from both teams, as we see Trev pick up a double kill on the scout and the soldier, which was very clean, very well needed to win that engagement at mid.
Yeah, very scrappy, but Duck Journal with the you know, mid win and the conversion there, obviously managed to get that. You see on your screen now some highlights there. Also kind of getting taken down, and then obviously Doggle range around the process. But yeah, Ascension back on the point there, and obviously trying to beam the scout to edge the point. However, though, A lot of spam by Duck Journal trying to force him off the point there. However, though, slight ad though actually coming into favor of Duck Journal there, and Osakana can't really actually tank the scout. There's so many stickers on the point there, just denying her from trying to go forward with the scout to tank there. And actually, players actually incredibly low for the side of Ascension there, so everyone needing heals. And then now the side of Duck Journal with Uber, and I think they realized though. Oh, I thought they were about to take it in. Sorry, I didn't realize they had ad there, but Uber Addo coming out from the side of Duck Journal there, and with point control, I do expect a trade coming out though from the side of either side, probably Ascension.
Yeah, we do see here that they are trying to edge point, trying to get a little bit of space with their Uber. As we do see the exchange come out, they do end up dropping their demo in that Uber there. Probably a little bit of an angry call coming for their demo. Just by dropping them. But they are able to stay alive for quite a good amount of time. They do end up going down, however, to a pipe.
Nice movement by Dog
very
Roll.
good fighting going on. Oh, we do see Wills die to gravity.
Dog Roll with some really nice movement there, survived for such a long time, but also kind of gets taken down actually the last minute there. So, again, Duck Journal, Uber Ad. Like, Osakana's just doing what she can to stay alive, but just so unlucky. And then, yeah, Dog Roll obviously now coming up with pretty much, 40 ad effectively, pretty much.
Yeah, they are able to hold on to this, or hopefully they'll be able to hold on to this 40 ad. Their medic is playing a little bit aggressive here, as we do see a little bit of a bomb coming out. They are able to dodge, they do go to 26 HP, and they do end up going down a pipeline there that had that late sack, as they are trying to not deny their med.
Yeah. Don't get too eager to cap waiting for the med to spawn, and yeah, so time advantage still in the favor of Duck Journal, but yeah, really nice sack wave coming out by the side of Ascension there, and obviously now 60 ad for the side of Ascension now, so Duck Journal just have to play a little bit careful. They're trying to force, and I see that, as I said though, we do see a sack wave coming in, just kind of getting taken down in the process there, so really nice sack play, and Dog Roll getting tagged incredibly low, just sort of legging it, finding a pack there, does manage to find a pack, and Sarah getting taken down in the process. So the soldier does spot out the med here, and nice cleanup by the side of Duck Journal, and Will's taking down the soldier. So good recovery from Duck Journal, almost losing the medic, but yeah, managed to live there, and now Ubrad coming up from the side of Duck Journal.
Yeah, we also see this time ticking down. Ascension is sitting around 2 minutes, while Duck Journal has below a minute left on cap. As we do see an exchange coming in here with a late demo lead, we are able to pick up a couple of kills without dropping any players here. Or no, we do end up dropping one soldier. But nobody in the combo was able to get dropped.
Yeah. And then also kind of getting caught out there. I feel like that's just a mistake coming out from the side of Ascension. Like also kind of getting caught out there, definitely not ideal. Sorry. But now time is the real issue there for Ascension. And I say that though, Ult managed to get behind it, does take down Raylan there, and Cobra getting taken down the process as well. However, Sarah getting taken down, but time is not what you want. They need to start getting some time on point there. Will's losing a 1v1 against Phoenix there. Phoenix, sorry, or Smaz, I couldn't tell. But as I said though, players getting taken incredible, and they need to start edging this point there. And yeah, frags going in the favor. Smaz versus the world. Can he clutch up? Cobra on the point there, and yeah, nice arrow by Dog to clean up 2-0 from Duck Journal. Ascension having to send it there. And now match and series point. Match and map point, sorry, I should say, for the side of Duck Journal here.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of really good clips going on here. Being able to clean up and get those fights going on very well as we do come to this mid fight here. It does look like Duck Journal was a little bit faster here to mid, but we do see a little bit of an aggressive play coming out from Ascension here. As they do try and get the medic, they unfortunately end up missing those rockets. As they do send another person for the med, med gets launched, but able to stay alive once more at 30 HP.
Really good surf as well. Well, not surf, but he got launched up, but he landed the box. Really nice movement coming up from Dog Roll. And Ascension trying something a bit different, going aggressive straight away, sort of sending it onto the medic there, but unfortunately no as I said, we actually do see a bit of a
Oh
cheeky
wait, are
sort
we
of
gonna
play.
see an Uber in their spawn?
Yeah, well, no, I think that's... Yeah, that
We're
is...
seeing an Uber catching them out right away while they were trying to go Valley here, as we do see
yeah,
a few whiffs.
Yeah.
You know what? It happens. It happens.
They do lose 3 though for that, and Ascension now full Uberad, and I think... Yeah, a bit of a... Yeah, trying to go for some sort of force play. Unfortunately, no force coming out from the side of Ascension, and Ascension managed to get the point there. A few little whiffs coming out from Wills, but yeah, at least your med's living. And as I said, though, we do see a spy commit actually coming out from the side of Duck Journal.
Oh, we do see the spy. I wonder how the spy is going to play, especially on Bagel.
It's going to be the Sec Wave, I'm pretty sure. That's definitely the play.
Let's hope so. It looks like they're able to keep their cloak up and going. As we do see the spy get into position, the decloak does come out. Does go for the medic. They do get a fail stab, unfortunately unable to drop the medic there. Very good attempt at the play, as that would have been very nice in helping Duck Journal get forward. Especially as we end up getting a little bit of a force coming out here from Duck Journal's med. We do see the exchange coming out from Ascension here as they push Duck Journal back into their spawn. And we do see Will still alive back behind them.
Oh my god!
Does end up getting the med as we do see a wrap coming around. Wills is able to pick up another, but it does look like Duck Journal does end up staying alive with player ad.
I feel like Ascension went a little bit too deep there, because now both meds died, but it's just pretty much even now, and...
Oh, the escape plan kill!
They trade each other out there, but, yeah, pretty much even Ubers though, but at least Ascension now do have some sort of time advantage, but, yeah, Duck Journal managed to get the point there, with 2 plays down there, however.
Yeah, we do see a little bit of a scout going in, feeding for the med. They were able to get low HP, but they didn't have anybody to really collapse on with them. No soldiers were ready, as they do seem to go for a little bit of a sack here. They do end up getting one of the soldiers. They are not able to pick up the medic nor the demo, as the demo did just come up from spawning.
I just want to point something out. During all that sort of sack wave chaos, Osakani actually gets taken out. I'm assuming that's just by play from Trev, I'm pretty sure, or someone. But now, as full Uberad for the side of Duck Journal, but I say that, it looks like we see an aggressive play come out through this right house though, and Cobra getting taken in the process, and Osakana actually getting caught as well! They're just sending it. Osakana, does she manage to live? And she managed to just live there, running out to concrete. However, no one with her, and she gets taken out in the process, and that's not what you really want to see here. And people as well getting taken incredibly low, trying to find a pack. Does spot Dogro nice directs, and does manage to get 2 at least, but again, really scrappy coming out from both sides here, but I feel like a little bit cleaner for Duck Journal, but then again, I feel like overall just really scrappy sort of trades.
For sure. Goodness, apologies.
This is very back and forward. It's just chaos.
Yeah, very chaotic. But that is kind of what happens, especially when you have 2 teams that play aggressive, is that it's going to be a little bit scrappy at times, but whoever is more aggro when it comes to certain aggro plays will definitely be the victor.
Oh my god, they're all bunched up.
Oh, the sack play coming in. They do end up getting one of the scouts. Does pick up the demo. Trev does get a double kill over on Platt there. Are able to clean up a demo, as we do see
Raylan just blow himself up. Uberad now for the side of Duck Journal, and time, despite it being Ascension with the advantage here, however, it is actually getting quite close now, and they can use Uber defensively, or just take it again aggressively into him, which is working out 100% of the time. But now just playing on their side of the point, waiting for Ascension to make a move here. Wills look like he's wanting to find a good position to trade, but no call yet. Trying, and double gets dropped in the process!
Pipeline gets a drop. Oh, very good play coming out from Pipeline there, as the rest of their team is taking a lot of permanent damage here. As we do see Trev pick up another kill, and we do see Osakana is trying to stay alive.
Trying to stay alive! And
oh
God, Trev was so long!
Trev was almost able to get the med.
That was so close, but could this be a round for Ascension though? And Uber coming out for Ascension here. Do they use aggressively just to deny? And yeah, that is the call here, just using Uber to defend point, and Ascension. Yeah, Ascension now should have a round on the board. As I say that though, this is getting a little bit scrappy, but play is actually incredibly weak. Point getting Capo, and now this is actually getting quite interesting.
Oh, we do see the crit streak coming out from Duck Journal. As we do see the cap, it's just whoever keeps that cap rate, and somebody needs to stay on the point for both teams here. And we do see the medic going down, and it does look like they do use the crits here, as I do believe that is the match in favor of Duck Journal.
Duck Journal, that got so close there. I thought Ascension would have that, but Duck Journal, good recovery and good, good focus, I guess, overall, on that last fight, and really, really good recovery. And I say that, this is actually a really, really good statement coming out from Duck Journal without Elmo as well, and I think they should be really happy with their performance tonight.
Yeah, the performance was really good. We did see quite a lot of, plays coming out from both teams, as well as the amount of drops both teams were able to get, and also had happen. Just the amount of different things definitely conflicted and brought us to where we are.
Definitely. Looking at the logs now, this time, Ascension, this is sort of what you expect. Again, Cobra having a bit of a rough game. Obviously, he was, again, just, stack waving and whatnot, but then the times when he's up, he's just unfortunately just eating so much and he just gets taken out really quickly. But then you look at the side of Duck Journal, Seo's 365 TPM doing so much work with his stickies. And then, as well, want to compare some of the medics. Osakana dying 15 times, while obviously Dobro just dying 8. And I feel like Osakana getting caught out in these sort of really aggressive plays coming out from Duck Journal. But overall, very, very good game coming out from Duck Journal. And Ascension, though, plays are looking alive. But then, really, really good performance, I'd have to say, coming out from Wills, 29 kills. Only just dying 9 times as well. And you can definitely tell these plays are coming out from his calling and just taking this sort of aggro sort of aggressive plays.
Yeah, the aggressive plays were definitely affecting what was going on. As I was mentioning before, just the amount of aggro on this map was really down to the wire, especially because they started to match their tempo. And I don't know if it was really for the best, as I don't know if they were able to properly match, or Ascension was able to properly match Duck Journal's tempo. As Duck Journal played very, very quickly.
I feel like Duck Journal played really, really well together, and like overall just like as a sort of unit. But then at the side of for the side of Ascension, I feel like today, like, despite like this Bagel being a better map for them, again, I feel like it's just like a sort of off day for them. And again, one thing to note is with the medic stats, especially Osakana, 64 seconds to build compared to 55 of Doggerel. I feel like Osakana was separated at times from her team, and then just taking so long to get Uber at certain situations.
Yeah, definitely. There was a time where they went a whole 11 seconds without healing, which definitely can make a difference on the Ubers.
Big difference. And then, but I mean, it was definitely close in rounds, definitely. And then obviously for the mid fights, 2 for 1. But overall, Duck Journal, I think they should be happy with this streak they're going on right now. Obviously, currently in the season, undefeated so far, winning all their games. Obviously, having a bit of a scary game against one of the underrated teams, I'd say, like one of the bottom seed teams. Obviously, almost losing a map in the first round, but overall, yeah, I guess convincing win coming up from Duck Journal and a very good statement sort of win, and I guess good confidence boost coming into next week. I don't believe we will be getting interviews. I haven't heard anything from our producers or anyone. But yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else you want to add, Flaurosa, at all for this before we close out?
No, not really. The only thing I can really say is it was a very nice showing from both teams.
Exactly.
It was unfortunate that Ascension wasn't able to pick up a round, but you know, just got to keep trying, and they'll definitely get there since they are a team that has promise.
Yeah. I feel like so as well, and
yeah, both teams have a lot of promise.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, yeah, commiserations to Ascension and congratulations Duck Journal 2-0 in week 3 of ozfortress season 42 Prem. But yeah, anything you want to say before we close out, Flaurosa? Any shout outs we give?
If you guys want to go over and follow my Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Flaurosa. I stream daily. Come swap by, hang out if you guys want. But yeah, how about yourself, Ghost?
Nothing really much from me. Obviously, thank you for Mitch for producing, and thanks for everyone for watching. Obviously, congratulations Duck Journal with the 2-0 victory. But otherwise, there's nothing really else from me. Otherwise, everyone stay safe. Everyone in Brisbane, stay safe from Mr. Cyclone Alfred. Otherwise, he might come up knocking on your door. But otherwise, we'll see you next time for the next cast. And obviously, LAN is this year, 19th to 20th of July. Otherwise, catch you guys next time. Stay safe. Good night.
See ya.